we're still waiting for invites on people and everything. So
Yep.
oh, this is not fun at all.
No, it's not. And to anyone who tunes in now to this restarted stream, let's give you a quick run through of what is going on. So, to kick everything off, we had to have Tin Can stream due to error code on my end, so that's probably why there was a little bit of a lag. He was concerned about it, but it was either that or no stream at all. Then we jump into the race and we've encountered enough glitches to shake a stick at, I think.
The amount of glitches I've seen in that lobby just is unbelievable, actually. I don't know what D2 is like as well, but I'm hearing they have similar issues.
Yeah, so apparently there are a few issues going on tonight. We are trying to restart the lobby, which will be set to the official time that I can confirm. I'm actually going to quickly go into the settings and see to make sure he's got everything on correctly. So, have a look here. It pains me to see all those assists on. It really does. Singapore, weather structure, custom grid, yep. Dry weather.
Do we want the formation lap on still? Yeah.
I don't think it. I think that's up to everyone else. Formation lap to me just seems like a bit of a waste of time, but I mean it's up to everyone else because I can catch people out when there's no formation lap.
Yeah. I'll tell Flip.
Yeah, tell Flip, but the weather is also on clear as well. I don't know if
no, I think if it's clear for the race. Okay, that's all done.
Okay, so we gotta try and gear ourselves up. We started qualifying an hour ago, and I think we still got another 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, we've got a good 50-minute race in front of us, so if you are watching, major credit to you guys. I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can smell my dinner downstairs.
I'm glad I had it before my racing D3, to be honest, otherwise
you're lucky.
I'd be starving. I've got some water left still, not much, but
you are incredibly lucky. I did not have that kind of intelligence to do that.
I always have to prepare for my races. It's the only way I survived both races, to be fair.
To be honest, I mean, we're usually done by now.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're usually in the podium interviews, which we could do with qualifying, just do qualifying interviews real quick.
I mean, if you are in the chat, yeah, credit to you guys. Jav in the chat saying he's going to have his dinner at 1 AM at this rate. Mate, I'm going to be right there
Jav.
with you.
I feel for you, Jav.
Of course, Jav's an hour ahead as well.
I was going, yeah, so it's 10:15 for him right now. I'll be going to sleep soon. As long as it's a good dinner, he'll hopefully make up for it.
I mean, hopefully we'll get treated to a very exciting race now.
Yeah. Well, the likes of Sven do get almost redo.
Right, well, while everything is getting set up, I'm gonna quickly run downstairs to make sure my food has been put away in the microwave or in the oven. For later.
You gotta make sure.
I gotta make sure the cats don't get it.
Yeah. God, Wi-Fi's going again. Oh no. This is.
I mean, the good thing is you're not streaming right now, so it's not gonna.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, everyone can hear me.
I mean, if it gets bad, I mean, I can send you like a couple of backup invites, and you could do a quick reset on your PlayStation. I can't even invite you because you joined.
PlayStation. It's not my PlayStation. It's the Wi-Fi constantly going from really good to really bad,
Right,
but not too bad to get disconnect.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
All right. So we are obviously in this section of time where we've got no drivers on track. It feels like a red flag in FP3, to be honest. Commentators are trying to talk about how 2 people are fighting for the championship, so we'll do that. I'll quickly find out the title fight. Where's D5? We'll have a look and see what everyone. So we've obviously got Flip and Stephen, P1 and P2, 1 point separated, and both the drivers got. Flip does have 2 wins this season. However, Stephen in the Alfa Romeo has been a lot more consistent, starting again from 17th today. So it will be interesting to see if he can repeat what he did so well in the first race, which is weird to say that there's been a first race, but yeah, if he can keep up the consistent results that he's doing at the minute, constantly getting 10 points or above, he should, as long as Flip, I think Flip has more outright pace by what I remember watching in the first 4 races, however less consistent, so it's going to be one of those title fights where you never know until the last race in Brazil to who's going to win. Hopefully it is anyway, and then we've got a bit of a gap, a slight gap to Lars in P3, who is 5 points behind, but again he's also got 3 podiums from 4 races, so the 2 Dutch drivers looking very good for this season. And we're still awaiting whether we can go or not, as the connections on my end are going down again, which isn't great. Let's have a look if there's any comments. Jav has asked how's everyone's day, so everyone watching, you need to reply to Jav about how your day's been, because mine's been awful really. But Hamilton didn't do well. Villa didn't do well, honestly. Day to forget for me, but if everyone else has had a good day, it's all good. As we are still waiting, I don't really know.
I'm back.
Yeah, yes, there's something to talk about. I've just been going on about how Lewis Hamilton had a bad start.
I mean, what's going on is like a restart lobby like this. It is annoying trying to fill the gap because you run out of things to talk about pretty quick.
It's a bit. I said it's a bit like FP3 when there's a red flag, but
I'm not gonna lie. I did take advantage of the restart to go make myself a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I wish I'd have got some food. I'm starving.
I haven't even had my food, but it looks like we are ready now. I got a nice burger and chips and that waiting for me, but I got to wait another hour for it.
As we are, I think we are being told to ready back up, so we will get back underway. Thank God.
Jav asking how
And we
our day
get-
was. Well, Singapore for me was a bit of a nightmare. I realise I have to spend a couple of £100 now on a new wheel.
So I think, can we start a GoFundMe for Mike's new wheel? I think that.
No, I mean I was
I
saving
think
up
that-
for a PC. It just means now I have to spend that on a wheel, or go back to pad.
I think you should go back to pad. Pad is life.
The thing is, I can't drive no assist on pad.
Yeah, you can. I do it. I've even turned DRS assist off as well now, so I am no assists. Before you say.
No, I mean, when I was on pad, was back on 2019, and I was using medium TC. It would take a lot of effort for me to learn no TC.
You got the
no
pad
ABS.
traction though.
That is true. I will have pad traction.
So yeah, we need a vote in the comments. Does Mike get a new wheel or a new pad? I think that should decide the outcome.
I don't need a new pad. I was saving up for a PC.
I'm guessing you joined the PC league as well with that.
No, that was more for personal streams and content creation and
fair
everything.
enough. Yeah, I feel your pain. As it
My
is now
PC.
night time in Singapore, it's been that long.
Yep, it has gone from day to night. Is Formation Lab on or off?
I think it is on. They decided to keep it on as too many people would forget. I think.
That's good because it gives us time to actually make sure everyone's on the same set of tyres they were on in the first race.
I've got the photo as well from the first race, so we can check.
Right. Fento, I think he was on the sauce, wasn't he? He was only 3 in the top 10 on the...
It was Flip, Jav, and Lars. Oh no, wait. We did have someone leave though, so people may have gained positions. We've had 2 people leave. Fento did start P11, so
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
it is all good, which is good to see.
Just so Jav knows, we are on Formation Lab, but you're not supposed to go in AI at all.
Yes, Javier.
I know you're listening in the stream, Jav, but yeah, just give you warning so you don't get penalised by the stewards for it.
Oh, Sven does a nice little drift there. On those soft tyres, which are going to be fresh now, so at least he gets an extra lap of them.
Yes, for a lady as well, this is a second chance because he had a pretty mediocre start first time with Flip getting immediately past him.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Flip. He had all that work done, got past and everyone into the lead, and he's now got to repeat it all again.
Now, me and you, we've been in this situation before where you've had to restart the lobby. For me, a restart is absolutely horrendous because it just takes you out of that groove that you're in, and it takes a while to
100%.
get back into it. If you're gonna give any advice to these guys right now, like what advice would you be giving them to try and help them get straight back into that groove again?
I mean, I say this anyway for most of the first laps, but take it a lot easier than. Don't push yourself. Go maybe 80%, 70% full pace, and then once you make your pit stop or feel comfortable, just start slowly pushing back up. It's just the only way. you'll get back in the groove. Unless you feel comfortable, then you can obviously push earlier if you feel more comfortable.
Yep, and the good news is Division 2 is also back up alive as well.
That is good to see. I'll go have a race to see who finishes first, D5 or D2. I think D5 wins. Much better drivers in D5 than D2.
I mean, we got Abo, so that's already a win.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a competition.
It's not even close.
No,
Everything about D5 better.
Here we go, 5 red lights, and we are racing once again here in Singapore, and once again Flip out launches a lady who has a bit of
It does
contact
seem
with
very
his teammate.
similar. It seems like we've just done a flashback to an hour ago almost. With that, it's the exact same start almost.
Jav up into 7, so he's had a good start, and Stephen
Again.
Rollback is the man who hasn't made as many positions up this time. He's still down in
Frento also had a decent start. I think everyone's slowly settling back into it as Adri is all over the back of Emperor Rub. And they've collided.
It's contact. I tell you what, I wouldn't be opposed to safety cars being on VSC only.
Yeah, me either. I think it's just going to go on forever. I need to get some sleep soon. I've been running on 5 hours sleep all day, so
Ooh.
yeah. However, there is no safety car. I think both of them have got away with it just about.
Oh my God! Flip! Almost go straight into the back of Sven. He's gone off
And
into
he's got
the
damage.
runoff. Yeah, he's gone straight into the runoff where I believe it was Petrov who did.
He's just
back
doing
in the day.
donuts. Yeah. As this has really opened it up now for Lars and Jav, the two, who've both had good starts on those mediums once again. They're now in the prime position to make the most of them.
Yeah, you got a feel
As
for
Sven-
Flip now though.
Yeah.
With how well he done in that
yeah.
first race, and
it's all changed in a blink. Well, a bit long blink, but it's just hard to. You got to feel for him. I think any driver understands that these are unusual conditions we're driving in today. So
yeah, so this now does open things back up for Aledi and Sven.
it's given us Sven a great chance. I think he has got like 1 second gap almost now to a lady behind.
I can't really say anything until timing glitches and sort themselves out.
Yeah, it is 1.4. So yes, he does have that gap. He needs to push on and make the most of these soft tires whilst he can now.
Yeah, absolutely. As Flip has come in, he's put on another set of the mediums.
He's still going to go for that 2-stop then, I guess. Maybe 1 stop now and just hope for a safety car later on in the race, which not a bad strategy really.
He needs to try and get back in this race, and honestly, like for him, Cloudy Cloud and Stephen Rollback, I think a safety car is the only thing that's going to really get him back into it.
Yeah, definitely at the minute. As we know they've got good pace, however they're just that far behind already. On tyres that can't make it to the end either. They need to keep it clean as well, penalty wise. If they keep it clean, then who knows what could happen with a late safety car.
Yep, and we're still waiting for the timing glitch to sort itself out, because I know Marcy is within DRS, not a whole lap behind.
I think apart from that, it does. As Lars is now going for the move on Ghost Recon, down the inside on this DRS straight, he gets the move done. Forces Ghost Recon a bit wide, which allows Jav to get through the move, get the move done as well as there is contact. Oh,
doesn't work.
And Ghost Recon is round.
Very reminiscent of the incident we alluded to earlier with myself and Sven in the last season.
Yeah, I think, yeah, very similar incident. Well, I think we actually are just repeating the same race at the minute.
Yeah, I think right now, Flip is absolutely kicking the fact that this has been restarted. I think Jab is actually loving the fact this has been restarted because
and Sven as well.
Yeah, and Sven.
There's been a lot of gainers and losers here at the minute. I'm sure stewards are going to have some words with drivers as well after the race, after today. Yeah, as Lars has got really good pace at the minute. He's already caught onto the back of the two Ferrari drivers.
Yep, and there we go. The timing glitches have officially sorted themselves out.
Took them long enough. It's now Lars has got to be passed.
And I believe.
And just. I always goes recon this bit, yeah. I think this makes the championship a lot interesting as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, right now, 14th and 15th, the back two, are the two who are the championship leaders. Yeah. I'm just going to bring up the DeFi standings. Lars is the man in third place on 56 points. He was only 6 points behind Flip coming into this race.
So he's more than well in the fight, and at the minute he's going to go leap years ahead of them, almost.
Yeah, and a lady looking to maybe get himself ahead of Ryan Belshaw, who isn't here tonight, and Jav could also see his way climbing up a position or two.
Yeah, Jav, if he has a good race today, could really help himself with the tie. He is catching nicely onto the back of this train that Lars has got himself into as well. So Jav could, if he keeps those mediums in good condition, he could be on for a podium here.
Absolutely, and just to give you a rundown on the champion positions right now. So Flip is on 62 points, Stephen Roback on 61 points, we got Lars on 56 points, Ryan Belshaw, who's not here tonight, on 47 points, Aledi on 32 points, Jasper, who's not here tonight, on 31 points, Cloudy Cloud and Jav both on 29 points apiece.
So it really is close in Div 5, with a lot of drivers in good positions missing tonight as well.
Yeah, I think Aledi has a good shot of jumping ahead of Ryan here. Lars a good chance of jumping himself into the championship lead. You got Jaff, who could be looking to jump both Alpha Charities, and maybe if he can get himself a win here tonight, I mean, it's not out of the question at all, but if he can get himself the win, he would jump ahead of Ryan Belshaw.
Which I don't think anyone would have been expecting going into tonight, really. We've got Sven as well, who's almost 4 seconds clear with those soft tyres. He is able to cruise a bit at the minute on those softs, which I'm sure is going to help him get to those mediums or hard tyres, whatever tyre he does choose to go to.
Yeah, and looking at the way these Ferraris are at the moment, Marcy seems to be a little bit out of shape on those softs, and he is so low on ERS. He's not really going to be able to defend if Lars gets a good slingshot out of turn 5.
Yeah.
Then I think Marcy will drop position.
I don't think even DRS is going to help him here.
Have you chucked the fan on? Or something?
Me?
Yeah, I can hear humming.
It may be my PS5 controller. It does seem to do that apparently now.
Oh, as Aledi's hit the wall, and that's allowed Lars to go around the outside of Marcy. And Aledi, I think, does have wing damage, so Lars is going to break through here.
He's just got to be careful he doesn't get damage of himself now in this part of the track, because Eddie's going to be so slow with that wing damage. And look at the time they're losing to Sven.
Yeah, I think Lars use everything she's done already, be stuck behind the lady in this final sector. Oh, as Marcy's back down the inside.
What a move from the Ferrari driver. He is telling.
Oh, he goes into the back of his teammate. The Ferraris collide. It's a Scuderia Civil War.
Which we've seen many times before in Singapore as well, from out of fact.
Jav there, he's right behind us. He's had a bit of a snap trying to get on the curb. Jav's going to be like, what is going on in the Ferrari garage right now? Benotti is fuming.
There's going to be a big debriefing after this race, especially I think. Because now Lars has finally got away from the two Ferrari drivers, and now he can try and catch Sven in P1 with Jav hopefully following him through. Yeah.
Well, this
nicely done by the McLaren driver.
Yeah, this does bring Jav a little bit closer to Lars now, because Lars getting held up for quite a bit. Jav, I think, has half that gap, but he is taking a lot of curbs right now, which does seem to be unsettling his car a little bit too much. You might want to just take it a little bit easy on those curbs.
Yeah, he does. Just needs to calm down a bit almost and get back into the groove now. They've got clean air. As I tell you what, Lars is eating into that gap of Sven. He's almost gone a second in the first two sectors alone.
He has gone a second.
He's on an absolute charge on these medium tyres at the minute.
Now, if I was Sven, I'd be pitting right now.
Yeah, this is a lap to pit. He's got gaps to the car behind. He doesn't have to worry about that.
He stays
out. He doesn't. What is he doing? As Adri and Ibo in P6 and P8 on the hard tyres are in quite decent positions, to be fair.
Yeah, Marcy into the pits clearly for a front wing change. Aledi opting for the two-stop once again, and so's Marcy.
I mean, if they've not done much practice, which may have been the case, the game would have told them to do a two-stop, which would be the reason why I'm guessing they've gone for the two-stop, which they have done. I think it's only really the people that know the strategy here that will try the one-stop. Medium to hards, in my opinion, or even soft to hards. As Jav is round without a front wing.
Oh no, Jav.
It's the same place where I think he was making mistakes the last few laps as well, unfortunately.
It's those curves. He has got the stream on, we know that. He does listen to the stream. He just needs to calm down on the curves. He'll be fine as a lady gets through on Ibo, but what this has done now for Jav is effectively demoted him off a potential podium here.
Yeah, I mean he can hit to mediums, no pit to hard now, sorry. Once he eventually does get around, and they will get to the end very easily. So once he gets on those tyres, he can just keep it clean, and work his way back through the field. He may be able to get a few positions back. Sven's gone mediums as well.
Yes, this is actually, I like this from Sven. He's put on a set of the mediums, committing to the two-stop now. He already had like a 6-second gap. Those fresh mediums are going to be quicker than Lars's mediums. He is going to eat into this lead that Lars has is that Adri gets through on Fendo for second place. So Adri now playing a big role. Sven, I think, has absolutely played a blinder here by going for the two-stop.
Yeah, you do need the space to stop, and he definitely does have that at the minute. There's a lot going on with my timing screen, so I don't know where anyone is anymore, which is good as always. But
Cloudy Cloud trying to get through on.
it says Sven still in the pit for me. I don't know what's going on.
Sven is no longer in the pits on my end.
Yeah,
so
it saw itself back out again.
And Cloudy Cloud,
Which is good.
all over the back of Bellin, and is finding out something which is an issue when it comes to racing with Bellin. He will use every bit of ERS he can to make sure he stays ahead of you on the straight. Oh,
Cloudy Cloud, as it gets a bit of a tap after overtaking him, he does get the move done, thankfully for him, and can move himself up to challenge Jav next.
We got the Ferraris back together again as went into the wall. He's right in the back of his team. Oh, lads, no civil war.
This is Ferrari crashing in. All we need is a Red Bull in between, and we've got a Ferrari flashback here at Singapore.
I think I know exactly what you're on about as well. Was it 2018?
17 was it?
I know
or 18,
Kimi
might
was
have been
starting
18.
Serial Killer has retired.
Yeah.
Pit lane.
As Stephen gets his fastest lap of the race, he is slowly working his way back through the field then, it seems. Up
He's
into a
back in
point
the
playing
points
position now for him at least. Which, I mean, because even though Lars is on 25 points, it's every little helps, I think, at this stage for Stephen.
Yeah. So we got old school in the chat saying, laughing out loud, lap 9.
It's been a busy night.
You can't do this, just but it's been a long night.
We've been through many races in Singapore. I've been through 4 myself when I've been only into 2 restarts in both restarting both lobbies, which is always love to see, really.
Yeah, you really do. I've been through the heartache of knowing I have to spend a couple of £100. So Marcy's out,
Oh,
and it's a VSC.
and that's a virtual safety. As his teammate has crashed into him as well.
Oh, the Ferraris have come together again.
They're not helping themselves at all here.
I can just hear like a Sebastian Vettel voice on the radio right now. Honestly, what are we doing here?
Racing up in Gotta be one of the best radio lines ever.
I prefer the one where he got hit at the rear by Kvyat. Oh, I'm out.
Oh, that one.
Crash. Someone hit me in the rear in turn 2. And someone hit me in the rear again in turn 3.
Yeah. Oh, it's a full course safety car as well.
That's why has the game done this to us? Instead of
Not
VSC,
more safety cars. We could have just been happy with the VSC. All we wanted.
The VSC was fine. That's what we wanted.
I mean, it does give Lars a chance to make a pit stop without worrying, and he does so. Oh, it is going to be interesting what tire he goes on to, though.
Well, what this does now, as a lady gets a drive for speeding under safety car, but yeah, what this does, it does bring Jav, Stephen Roback and Flip back into it.
Yeah, it brings a lot of drivers back into it. It's what a lot of drivers need, especially with all these penalties now topping up. It's only lap 12 as well. People need to start being cleaner, I think, in terms of penalties.
I think
As Lars does come out P2.
Just a bit of patience. I think everyone is, with the restart, their heads have been absolutely frazzled a little bit, and they're trying to do too much at this track, which never works out well. Yeah,
they're almost trying to overdrive to make this all go quicker, it seems, if you know what I mean. As we have been in this lobby for so long.
Can we stop the race now? It moves up in fourth.
I agree. I think everyone's had a fair chance of racing. They've done almost 20 laps, so over half race distance. There we go.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
You can go off to have your tea as well.
Mate, I can smell my burger downstairs. It's calling me.
Must be the biggest, one of the worst life pains going. As we do wait, it's going to be another few laps before the safety car's in as well. Just looking at the track map, everyone's everywhere.
Yep.
As I will say, I don't know if it helps any of the drivers out, but Luke in Division 3 took his tyres from lap 1 to lap 18 on mediums as well, so they can do this distance if they wanted to.
I mean, for Sven, I think is going to be pushing it a bit.
Yeah, but Adri in P3 could definitely make those tyres last to the end.
Nah, Adri can't do that. I mean, from what I remember when it comes to Adri and his tyre weight,
he can't do it. I mean, he has got himself in a very good position though.
He has,
P3 with
he's got an opportunity
only
to
one
jump
stop
Lars.
to make.
Yeah. He's got a chance to jump Lars, to maybe get totaled on by Sven, who clearly has the pace here, to pull the gap as Jav's in the pits again, and he's listened and he's got a front wing change as well.
Oh god, if I've ruined Jav's race, I won't be able to sleep at night.
I mean, he got a front wing change, so
that.
he had to make that pit stop anyway.
Okay, so that I don't feel as bad now, but
Jav's probably banking on, like, you know, what you said now. You know he's listening.
They can go to the end from here. 18 laps from here, with a lap under the safety car as well. He should be fine.
Yeah, he is right behind Stephen Roback now, though. The issue for Jav is he is going to be on the faster tyre than a lot of these guys ahead. But, I mean, from what we've seen from him so far, he's taken too much curb for his own good. It's going to bite him.
He needs to play cautiously, cause
like, especially this curb by here, the inside curb. He's listening. He tried not to take too much of it this time, but he has been absolutely battering that inside curb, and you see it every single lap. He goes for a little half spin out of it.
Well, we'll say if he has got to take these tyres to the end, which I'm thinking he is planning to do. Maybe not push him at the start as you would if you're only taking them 10 or 12 laps. Because if he doesn't push him, it will save him some performance at the end when he may need it against these hard runners.
Right, I'm not gonna lie. If you was Flip, obviously you're on 8 lap old hards. You've been on him since you made your early stop. Would you not, change these tyres, or would you stick to it for the track position?
I would stick in Flip's position just because he knows he's got the pace. He doesn't almost have to worry about that. Yes, he's going to be on slower tyres, but the likes of Sven and Adri still have to pit. That's then P5.
I just want to put a message for Flip. I don't get that close to Emperor Rub and the safety car.
No one should be that close to anyone in that safety car, in my opinion. But
yeah, that's a bit too close for comfort. Like this right here, That's a good distance to be at when it comes to safety car. You
As
don't
we're
need
still
to be
waiting
that
for this
close.
safety car to
See?
come in. Who? What? Who? It's Bellon, isn't it, at the back? Oh, this is.
Season 5, reminiscent right here. Waiting for Belland to come around the track.
It does bring some flashbacks commentating, actually.
Mate, he was a nightmare for me last season.
Yeah, it couldn't have been fun, I'm sure. As I'll quickly check the penalties. So, Aledi's got a drive-through.
Yep.
Frento, Emperor both have 3 seconds. Flip already on 6 seconds, which is not what you want. And Jav and Bellon both on 3 as well.
Yeah, and I think Aledi also has penalties to his name, apart from that drive-through, but of course it being a drive-through with priority.
No, he doesn't actually.
Does he not?
He's got no warnings apart from the drive-through. Apparently.
I mean, I would have given him 10 warnings just for the driving with his teammate, but
That's probably why guys drive through, to be fair.
no, he's spending the
Stupid.
safety car, didn't he?
Oh yeah. They should make that way. They can give drive-throughs and stuff for bad on-track action.
Alright, here we go. Safety car is coming in at the end of the slap.
Better late than never.
It's been a long-winded race. I think both me and Tin Can are a little bit frazzled right now.
Yeah.
Probably
We
not one of
just
our
need some
best.
action.
Probably not one of our best commentaries, but hopefully it's enjoyable just hearing us waffle around about anything.
Yeah, it's not been the best of days for either of us, so it has relaxed me quite a bit, this commentating, even though it has been frustrating at times. Oh no.
And there we go, 5-second penalty.
Oh god. As Frento's got a penalty as well.
How did Andrew got away with it? Go Masters. Unbelievable. And here we go on the restart.
Sven, who's led every lap so far, pretty much actually, gets a very bad restart actually, and there is everyone everywhere.
Stop the race! And flipped on the other side of Emperor, and he's around.
Not again! Oh my god! As Jeff's now up into P7 again on those medium tyres. Ghost Recon, who had that incident with Jav, conveniently enough, on the start of the race, is in front of him again.
Stop the race. Ibbo's in third. Stop the race.
Emperor's P4 as well, so I mean, I think Ibbo does have to pit again. Jav.
He's taken that curb again, but obviously with the grip of his mediums, he's not losing as much time now.
He's able to at the minute. As Aledi going for the move, plays it very nicely, and Emperor does let him through, which right move to do there.
Yeah, Emperor causing a bit of a train right now. Aledi, don't do it.
Oh, Jav! If you've not got damage from that, you may be the luckiest McLaren driver I've ever seen. But I'm sure you just ran straight into the back of Ghost Recon there, as Cloudy Cloud gets revenge by running straight into the back of Jav, on my screen anyway.
Flip getting through on Bellon up into 10th place now. Aledi, this is not what you want to do. You do not want to overtake Ibbo. Ibbo's on the podium. You cannot do
not at this position as well. Do it on a straight, if anything.
No, don't do it at all. Yes, yes.
He's got a drive through,
that's my Ferrari driver right there.
Yes, my teammate. Well, not real teammate, but my Div 5 teammate then.
Aledi has just made the entire League of Europe Discord very
applaud.
happy with that.
Stand and applaud. Lap of honour is needed for Aledi.
Around the outside of Emperor Rab. This may open things up for Jav though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't look like Jav's got damage.
It's going off down the inside of Ghost and...
Oh, so close.
Contact.
It's too close. Just take the S of the curb this time. As Ibbo's got quite good pace here. He's not using his ERS, saving it very wisely.
Ibbo
Keep
is absolutely bossing it right now. He's up in third place. What a drive.
It's been a very composed drive from Ibbo, it has to be said. As Emperor now will be looking for the move. He just can't get it done. I think Ibbo's using low wings here.
Oh, he's defended. Oh, he's free wide. Oh, Ibbo.
Jav's got through. Out of all of that. Oh, as crowded around.
Has Flick got damage? I thought I saw a bit of wing damage here. Yes, he has. He's missing the front right end.
Yes, it is. And probably the other side as well now as he hits that as well. Stephen has gone very under the radar here. He's in P6 again, he doesn't have to stop, whereas Sven still does, by the way.
Yeah. And he has no penalties to his name as well.
Yeah, he's on the back of this train for P3. Yes, there's quite a large gap to Lars in P2. He may be out of the question, but if Stephen can sneak a P2, maybe P3 here, he keeps himself right in that title fight.
I'm just upset that everyone decided to bully him out of that podium there.
Yeah, they all gone for him at once, I think.
It was unfair. They ganged up on him.
Yeah, they couldn't defeat him by themselves, so they had to team together almost to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, we could not have like, terrible. As we got Gary in the chat saying two legends commentating over this.
Thank you, Gary. I'm expecting my promotion to D1 in the morning.
You can't be holding up, Gary Donegan for ransom like that. It's just not on.
I'm joking. I love D3 and D5. It's a lot relaxing now. A lot less stressful than the race itself. That's for sure.
Right. Now this is going to be interesting. Jav has now made his way through that pack. He is 12 seconds behind Lars, but he now has clear air to push into.
Yeah, those mediums will still be very good at the minute as well, compared to these hards.
Oh, it's close.
Emperor's gone as well.
Oh.
That's 2 for the price of 1 there.
As a full course safety car.
Now.
I'm starting to think, will I ever be able to go have my burger?
I've got to find a charger for my PlayStation. It's just said it's running low on battery.
Oh no.
Have we passed the 2-hour limit for our race yet? We almost have, so...
Yeah, we're at 10 o'clock now.
Still got 10 laps left as well.
Yeah, we still got like half the race left.
I will say, Stephen could be on for the win here.
Yeah, this is brilliant. For Sven as well, he gets the pit. Lars, if he wants
but he's going to lose a lot of positions.
Second, yeah, Lars
he won't lose that.
Second, but it might be worth.
Might be worth him pitting onto mediums now. Or everyone going for a new set of mediums, realistically. As yes, the tyres, Jav's mediums can make it to the end, but looking at the likes of Stephen, especially Ibbo in P7, it'd be a brilliant time for him to make a pit stop.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping Ibbo stays out and takes the lead of the race, and then we turn around and say the 2-hour limit has been reached and Ibbo wins.
I can agree to that. So I've signed my.
And Ghost and Stevenson. This is intriguing now because obviously Jav has stayed out, so he's looking to take advantage of the mediums he has. He should be able to get to the end now without a problem.
Yeah,
Bellin has stayed out as well. That's going to be an obstacle.
That's going to cause chaos. Yeah.
Stephen Roebuck with a front
Bellon
wing change,
could-
so he did have wing damage.
Who did? Sorry.
Stephen Roebuck.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's helped him out a lot. As Flip's retired. I'm gonna ride on board with Frento real quick. I think that's on track. Yes, it is. He joins the list of drivers such as Montana and Carwin Robb, who have now crashed under the safety car.
Frando's picked himself up with 5 second time penalty coming into the pits.
At least he's getting points now either way.
Yeah, like to be honest, guys, doesn't matter if you drive at 2 miles an hour. Like, just finish the race. You got.
Please don't drive at 2 miles an hour though.
Yeah, don't. For us, don't do that. But drive as careful as you want now, because you're guaranteed 3 points.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to guess not this lap. Obviously, next lap we may be able to get underway again. As Frento's got another pen. Oh, he's gone back onto hards as well. He didn't need to. Oh,
I mean, what Frando
it's
is
slowly
doing
killing
is-
me. I think F1.
Hey, I started this commentary weighing in at like 15.5 stone. I think I've gone down now to about 10 stone.
I'm going to say I do have to do some runs at the gym usually, but I don't think I'll need to this week. I think let's just put it into perspective for the viewers. Me and Mike have had a race before this as well, so I'm not sure about you, but I'm guessing you were practicing before that as well.
Yes.
So for me it was from 5 o'clock, so I've been on F1 now for 5 straight hours.
For me, 4 o'clock.
Oh, so even more, so 6 hours for you. That could be for, you know Canada, where it's pretty much on the max 2 hour limit.
Yeah.
We could have had 3 of those races in the time from when you started practicing.
Are you on about 2011 with the red flag?
When Button won, yeah.
Yeah, 2011.
Ignoring the red flag situation.
I mean, that was
Could have
that
had
was
3
a
of those
brilliant race.
races. Yeah.
If you're a new fan of F1 and have never seen that race, go watch it.
Go
It's
watch
absolute
it.
cracker.
It's one of the best ever. Absolute chaos continuously.
Ibo onto the set of the mediums. This is going to be a late charge from the man in the Alpine.
Last the first challenge. He's got to follow in the footsteps of Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon, as who knows how to win in an Alpine.
I'm
bet
pretty
on
sure.
Spud.
I'm pretty sure I just saw him just go straight on.
Right, okay. Are they trying to deliberately keep this safety car out longer?
Let's not do this. Let's not play this game.
Right, so we need, once Ibo catches up, we need everyone to bid, and then it's the 2 hour limit, so I think. Now Jav is P2. I'm going to have a look at penalties again, because So Lars has got 5 seconds, Jav 9, Sven 0, Adri on 0 as well, and fresh mediums. Ghost Recon, Stephen and Leddy all have good chances here.
Well, in terms of the championship, Lars looking like the favourite right now to take the championship lead. With of course, with Flip being out of the race and Stephen Roebuck right now all the way down in 6th place, but Stephen could definitely get himself a podium here. Adri could also be a good shout for a win here. Sven as well. A lady somehow, after so many incidents with his teammate,
almost killing his teammate.
We've seen everything tonight, guys. We've seen epic glitches from Codemaster. We've seen a Ferrari civil war that crossed the line. We've seen Flip spinning the safety car, which only a select few have been able to do that. We've seen. What else have we seen? We've seen a lot of stuff tonight.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me, even though it's set on clear now, if we saw rain in a minute as well.
Oh,
It honestly wouldn't. It wouldn't. I wouldn't put it
don't say
past
that.
the game.
Don't say that.
It's just.
Oh,
It
we
just
saw
feels
Ibo.
like one of
Ibo
those
on the
days.
podium. That's all. That's what else we saw. We saw Ibo up in third.
We just need an Ibo win, and I think we could have had a whole League of Europe bingo card for just
And
D5 alone tonight.
And then we saw, 3 cars bullying Ibo at the same time because they couldn't beat him one-on-one.
Yeah, we've also had lag issues for the commentators. Seems to have resolved itself again now.
Yeah, that's because
We've had it all here today.
To stream though.
Yeah, I think it has been that. Yeah, actually. We just need a bit of a carpool karaoke as well, maybe.
I mean, we do have 14 people or 13 people now watching the stream. So if anyone's got any suggestions for some carpool karaoke, drop them in.
Highway to the Danger Zone could be a good one. Especially being...
Right. Oh no, Jav.
Oh, Jav.
I think that'd be more Sven going into the back of... Actually, that's another thing that we gotta bring up. Jav and Sven have had an incident together. Jav's been penalised, Sven hasn't. Adri had an incident with the previous safety car, which he didn't get penalised, but everyone around him did.
Yeah, I think stewards may need to have a look at that one.
Ibo, podium alert, right? Watch this guy at the back. He is going to fly
Watch
for
this
field.
space.
And here we go, we're back underway.
Lars again.
22 of 31.
Oh, split spun.
Oh no.
And
so down the inside.
Oh my god, this Ibo's out.
No.
And Frento's out. Ibo's went to avoid Sven and he's retired him. No. Please don't be another safety car.
I don't want to stream anymore.
This is a sad sight. Stephen now under attack from LED.
I'm heartbroken.
I am as well. I think in a day where it's not been the best for all of us, I think it's safe to say we all needed an Ibo podium or win.
I don't know who cursed Ibo. Was it us or was it Mark in the chat saying Ibo points alert?
Yeah, I think we have to blame it on Mark there.
I think so as well.
Ibo points alert. It was all going smoothly until that.
But what this means right now is that Adri is looking favourite to take the win.
He's on 6 lap old mediums as well, so they're not exactly worn, especially considering all these laps have been under the safety car. Stephen's got a pen. So
that's massive.
It really is. A lady now, well, as long as he can stick with them, we'll jump them all as well. As Ghost Recon, I do have to say, with his first race back, he's been on the pace a lot today. He's had a couple of wing changes, and he's still within a chance of a podium.
In that first race, I think maybe a couple of nerves and I get into him, but obviously with the restart and everything that happened, he's been able to compose himself very well. And here goes Adri on Jav. Oh, the Spaniards making a little bit of contact.
That's way too close. And a bit of wheel banging side by side. They both managed to keep it clean enough going into the section where you don't want to be making overtakes, that's for sure. Jav is doing a brilliant job for Lars here to get away.
Well, I mean, we've seen a Ferrari civil war, we're going to see a Spaniard civil war now.
What else do we... What else in the LOE bingo to tick off? There can't be much else, surely.
I have no idea, but we got Larkin in the chat and MCR also in the chat. Hello MCR, how are you doing? And hello Larkin.
Are you missing D5 MCR? That's the real question.
We got Sven and Bellum side by side. Nice little switch back there from Sven. Gets thrown up into 7th.
Could he like make a late charge for the podium again?
I mean, here's the thing, he's only 5 seconds off the back.
There's
enough laps if these guys are battling, which they are, and oh, here we go. Adri and Jav side by side. I think Adri.
This is not going to end well. Yeah, he got the move done very nicely there, Adri.
So we're going to see a Spaniard civil war. It's about to break out. Or are we? Jav is struggling. Has he got wing damage?
He might do. He might do a lot. Or floor damage, maybe. As he's almost dropped DRS straight away. That's very unusual. Ghost Recon now looking for the move. Jav defending that nicely. And they both keep clean going into Sector 2 again.
Yeah, look how much time Sven's already made up on these guys. It was over 5 seconds just a moment ago.
It's 3 seconds now.
It's now 3.5.
If Sven manages to get a podium, I think that caps off a mental race.
Yeah,
really.
Jav is really
holding everyone up here. I do want to mention Adri's closing on Lars. Lars does have a 5-second penalty as well. So could Adri win?
Adri could definitely win. I'm trying to remember what I can't remember if the last 5-second time pen was from that safety car contact where Adri didn't get a penalty or not. He might be looking to get that removed last, so he might not be.
Yeah, he could do. He could do, as he has got no one. It was on the lap 14, which was the second lap of the mediums, his hard stint, so it may have been on the safety car. I'm not too sure.
This is bunching up lovely for the final spot on the podium. I mean, Aledi, he needs to get at least a car in between him and Sven.
Yeah. Aledi needs to get a move on. The problem is for Aledi is...
He goes Ghost.
The person he's trying to overtake is Steven, who's the title leader at the minute. Or one of the title leaders.
Oh no, he's the championship leader now.
Yeah.
Actually, Lars was 6 points. Lars is 6 points behind Flip, 5 points behind Steven. So yeah, Jav is really struggling. He's going deep into everything.
He must have damage, yeah.
Side pod or floor damage, perhaps, because look how much time he's already lost to Ghost Recon. And here goes Steven down the inside, big old lunge. Has he got to stop? No,
he's hit the wall. That's got to be damage as well, surely, for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Oh, thank God for the ghosting system, then. Jesus.
I was going to say, we may be down to 5.
And now look who's on the back of this.
It is the Haas driver, Sven. Let's hope he's not in Mazepin's car.
Steven's looking to defend from Aledi, but look at Sven with the run. Backs out of it though. Because Aledi now
will get the move done. Does it nice and easy to be fair to the Ferrari driver.
Sven uses his ERS in turn 1, almost loses it there.
He should now get the move done.
Ooh,
quite
Ghost
simply.
Gets Adri.
What's happened there then? Because
Adri's must had a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. It was 4 seconds back from last time I checked.
And Jav is closing back in on Adri.
Has Adri got damage? Has he's already lost a second to Ghost Recon as well? I'm too confused to what's actually happening.
I have no idea. I'm absolutely baffled now with what is going on.
Yeah, because Jav definitely closing back in on Adri, so we're going to have Spanish Civil War Part 2.
This time it's personal. That's the title.
It'll make a great... It's a bit like... should make an Amazon Prime documentary.
That's a blockbuster film in the making.
Yeah. it'd be sold out for weeks on end.
I mean, people talk about Batman v Superman, or King Kong versus Godzilla. Nah, Adri versus Jav.
None of this. Even in the F1 world, Max Verstappen versus Hamilton is nothing compared to Jav versus Adri. Nothing will ever compare. As hopefully Aledi and Sven don't get caught up in it.
And Adri's picked up a penalty. That's Adri's
He's
hope to a
really
podium
struggling. As Jav goes defensive into turn 1 to stop Aledi getting through.
Sven trying to look around the outside.
Every sort of line going to get past these drivers. As he still is on for a...
Here goes Aledi, going to try and get through on Jav, and here comes Sven. Oh no, free wide. Surely not.
Oh, I thought someone hit the wall then. As Jav managed to stick it around the outside, and Sven's going to now get Aledi as well. Aledi's going to dive. This surely isn't ended well. It has ended well. I don't know how. But now Sven's going to get Aledi, and he's up into P5. So Sven's now back on the podium.
We got Nathan in the chat saying this tin can. This tin can that you're hearing.
Yes, Nathan. It's about time you saw our streams. Disappointing. So it took you this long to tune in.
I mean, that's poor. Like, you can't be condoning that kind of behaviour. But Sven now up into 5th and effectively on the podium now.
Yeah,
up in second, I think. Actually, let me have a quick look at the. Oh, actually, Ghost is doing enough to keep second.
It depends how quickly Sven can get past these drivers now, to whether he can, because obviously both of these drivers in front of him have damage, which is surely a matter of time before Sven gets this move done on Jav though. As he does get it done this time, Aledi's going to follow him through, I think. Not this time around, as Jav's got the move down the inside. Jav, don't do this to us.
That was a very creative line there through turn 3 from Jav.
It seems like one of those TT lines where the stewards have had to mention. There's now Sven go round the outside of Adri. Adri defends it well though. Sven looking for every space possible and hits the back of him, so he could also have damage now as well.
I mean, what is this race? We've seen absolutely everything here tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised if Steven somehow ends up in this fight in a minute.
Oh, is Sven into the back of Adri? Oh, and he's almost lost it. Big snap, and there goes Jav back through. Oh, what can Aledi do?
Aledi as well.
Inside.
He's going to... What a dive, and he's got back through. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. So Aledi's now got that net P3. I think Ghost Recon's done more than enough to seal that P2 now.
Right now.
As long as he doesn't bin it in these remaining laps. I think Jav's got even more damage now as he's dropping off the back of Adri as well.
Aledi, and you're free wide into turn 1.
Oh
no.
No.
Wheel to wheel.
Is Sven... I think Sven may...
Oh no!
Oh!
Aledi's gone. And Jav's got no front wing.
I was going to say, I think Sven may have just pulled off one of the moves of the season. There. If he had... I'm not sure if Aledi hit the inside curb or whatnot. I was on board with Sven, and he didn't seem to hit him, but what a move that was by Sven either way. Well, Stevens in the pits again for some reason.
Now we have Sven versus Adri, and obviously Adri, he knows he's losing this this podium right now, but the question is, can he force Sven into a mistake where he has a bit of a half spin again, or picks himself up a 3-second time penalty? That's what Adri's going to be
Yeah.
looking to try and do now with these final 2 and a bit laps.
He's got to do his best to hold him back and just force him into mistakes now. We see it all the time in real F1, especially in championship deciding fights. He's got to do his best to hold him back no matter what. Oh, Sven just looks another level of speed at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not going to have the time to catch up to Ghost, but DRS wide open. He's going to look around the outside of Adri. Going to go broadcasting Adri there, cutting him straight off.
There's Sven looking for that obviously a lot wider line going through here to get the run down into this first DRS straight, no second DRS straight. Should be able to get the move done quite.
Who knows anymore, but... And here comes Sven once again with DRS. Oh, big look up from Sven and Adri back through.
And Adri's got back through. Oh, what a sterling effort from the Alpine driver here to hold on to this P3 no matter what.
Well, if he's then careful, like, Aledi will be back in this fight pretty soon.
He's not far off, is he?
No.
And we've got the 3 soft runners in P6, 7 and 8 somehow. Don't know how the...
I'll tell you what, this is going to be interesting. If you're watching the stream right now, in the chat, predict who's going to get fastest lap. As here goes Sven down the inside, contact made, and Andrew's gone for a half spin, and Sven's
binned it!
No, he's kept it out of the wall, but oh my god.
Here comes a lady. This has been one of the most chaotic races I've ever seen. I can't remember the last time I saw a proper clean move as well. James has gone for, said Jav for fastest lap. I think Stephen. I think if he saves up enough ERS.
Well, here goes Sven once again on the outside of Adri. How nice is Adri going to be this time around?
Just the same as he did last time. At least he's consistent.
As we got Mark saying, Sven, oh, chill, baby. We are on the final lap of the race. It has been 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes since we started the first stream and got into qualifying, and here we are. We got Sven all over the back of Adri, and already not too far off this. 1 half spin from Sven, and Aledi's got a chance here at the podium. And Stephen Roback there with the fastest lap.
Caught it. Yes. Here we go again. Adri with 40% ERS. He's surely got to be start burning this sometime soon.
On the outside goes Sven. He's going to be able to put it off this time.
That's Lars's one.
Oh, no, yeah, Lars crossed the line. Sorry, wasn't
He's that far ahead. I think they are over a pit stop clear now of this battle.
3-second time penalty, and yeah, I think Sven fighting for the podium now. Ghost Recon finishes in 2nd place. What can we say?
I don't know what to say in this. We've got the interviews to do as well now. Let it been there. Adri even.
I was kind of hoping that he didn't go into the back of Adri there because he lost it.
I think that spin from Aledi more than sums up this race as a whole. As Bellon will cross the line to finish P6.
Yeah, and I think Java's made a few mistakes on this lap because I don't think this is going to be there for fastest lap. He crosses the line.
There's a 37.9.
So fastest lap does go to the man who has climbed up 7 positions, but Bellon up 8 positions into 6th. What a drive from Bellon.
Yeah, I mean, what I drive from all of these drivers is 2 hours after the race, and they've all came through and continue on no matter the amount of safety cars or anything. I will get the podium.
Stephen does get driver of the day.
Yeah, I will get the podium guys invited to the party so we can speed this along, as I think everyone will be wanting to finish rather quickly. Yeah.
Yes, I have burger and chips waiting for me. Like, it was literally ordered. It came about an hour 10 minutes ago. I could smell it when we was doing the restart. But
yeah,
we're gonna run you through the order one more time. Lars, our race winner, taking victory ahead of Ghost Recon in second place. Sven Diaz will come across the finish in third. Aledi in fourth. Audrey in fifth. Bellin in sixth. Jav in seventh. Stephen Roback in eighth. And then we read out the list of our non-finishers: Frento, Ibo, Flip Namzaram, Emperor Rab, Cloudy Cloud, Marcy, and Serial Killer. And to the two other drivers who unfortunately did not have the time to do the restart after the first race got restarted. Unfortunate for them.
Yeah.
Flip will be absolutely furious with the restart, because in our first race he done everything right, and in this race he done everything wrong.
I think, yeah, a shout out to all the drivers, especially if you finished, you didn't finish, no matter what. If you turned up for the second race, more than fair play to you. I have invited the drivers, they are joining now.
Yeah, we have our man who finished in second place. We'll just wait to see if we get the rest of our podium in. So me and Tin Can take a bit of a breather.
A much needed one. I'm gonna last remaining water. We'll give it a minute or so. If not, I think we'll just start it off.
Yeah, we'll just see what's going on in the D5 chat. See if anyone is planning on joining. We got our race winner Lars in here. So what we'll do, we'll start off with Lars, and if Sven decides to join that, then we'll come to him last. But lads, over 2 hours of Singapore. Like, how are you both feeling, first of all?
Mixed feelings. Very tired.
Yeah.
As Ghost has unfortunately left the party. Hopefully he'll rejoin. But yeah, Lars, it seemed like in that second race, it got absolutely turned on its head in terms of what was going on, because you had Flip in that first race looked untouchable, then made all the mistakes. Like, how was you able to keep your composure from the first race to the restart into the second race?
Well, after the first race I was very annoyed, of course, by all the yellow flags. You need to let people by, then it overtook people, need to let people by the whole time. But it was like a second chance for me, so I was actually very happy until the safety car and someone drove in the back of me. But I still came in first, so I'm very happy with it though.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously with that win now, I mean, you were 6 points behind Flip, who didn't finish tonight. Stephen Roback finished down in 8th, so with that win, it does take you into the championship lead, and of course your first win of the season, after getting 3 consecutive podiums in Coda, Spain and Silverstone. It's been a long time coming.
No, I wasn't really expecting it for now. I really dislike this track too, so I was not really hoping for points. But Flip and Steven are just on this game much faster than me, so hopefully I can just keep them behind me on the championship. But yeah, we'll give it my all though.
Yeah, absolutely. We wasn't able to jump on board with you at the end due to the big old battle that was going on for third, but yeah, it seemed like after that final safety car restart, like you was able to pull the gap. It seemed like both Adri and Jav had damage behind you, which was able to allow you to build the gap. But when you finally got that 5-second window, big sign of relief.
Little bit, but still one tiny mistake and back on the back of me. So I really had to keep all my focus, try as hard as I can, and so yeah, gonna get out my words.
Tinkan, you got any questions?
I was gonna use one about the safety car, but I'll talk about the actual restart of the race, the second one. How did you feel going into that? Because obviously it was such a big gap between the first and the second race. What was your thinking going into turn one and that?
Well, in the first race, I got hit by a lady in the turn one. They got wing damage because of that. And in the second race of the restart, I didn't have the best of restarts again. And I already saw a lady coming, and luckily I could avoid him, because otherwise it will get me wing damage again. But yeah, I'm very happy that they restarted the race. Very good for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you, and big congrats on your win today. It is a great drive from you.
Thank you.
Yep, and one more question before we let you jump off and get some much needed water or food or anything. France next week, how are you feeling about Circuit Paul Ricard?
I love the track. I was at time trials on the last game. It's just so nice flowing, and yeah. I really enjoy the track. I don't have the greatest pace on it yet, but I got a lot of practice in for it though.
Okay, well, congrats on the win. We're gonna let you go and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. Thanks for commentating.
And moving on to the man who finished in second place. First race back in how long?
Yeah. It's been a couple of months. I just needed to clear my head for a little bit, so I took the hiatus. But I was really happy to come back.
You are very quiet for me. Is there any chance you could turn your microphone up or something?
For me.
Well, I stepped away from my house, so if you want to give me a moment.
Yeah.
Yep, I apologize.
Just waiting for Ghost to get.
Is that a little better?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I got some headphones. So I apologize about that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So your first racing back in LOE for a good while. A pretty chaotic race for you. You seemed right in the thick of the action, especially towards the end, with Jav, Aledi, Sven, and Adri. How was it trying to carve your way through that at the end?
Well, really was not easy. There were some messy moments, and I will admit on my part as well. But I guess just like I try to keep a cool head, not get upset or overly aggressive. Just bide the time and everything. Wait for them to make mistakes. But yeah, it was very, like I said, it was very chaotic. I just try to take it easy. That's all.
Alright, brilliant stuff. And obviously, in that first race, I believe you did crash out in that first race, didn't you?
Yeah. So on the straight, on the fastest corner, I was trying to get by. It was a Williams. I couldn't remember who it was, but he kind of struggled to find a line, and I just ended up hitting the back of him and just lost it. So
yeah, go on.
No, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say it did seem like a pretty nasty impact, especially at that point in the track.
Yeah, it was. It kind of was, but at that one, the first race, I didn't get a great start. I'm still kind of learning how to launch because the last game I was, as you can tell, I was pretty good at launching it, but these ones are a little bit more trickier now. So I'm sorry.
No,
It's just kind of losing. Yeah, kind of just easy to lose the grip, and these cars have a lot less downforce than the predecessors.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, after you managed to get into clear air, very quick to build the gap that you needed to maintain second place for yourself. How did you feel after getting through all that traffic and then being able to get that gap?
My mind was kind of a blanket there. All I thought was just, okay, just keep it on the track and just punch it in the floor. Just hope it don't hit the wall. But it was definitely a sigh of relief just to get through all that traffic and to finally get some clean air. All I was just trying to do was just, like you said, just build a gap and just see if I could try to squeeze in one last position. But Flip was just way too far. Or Lars, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Lars.
I was going to say. But, Flip was the first race.
But I will have to say to him, I didn't get a chance to say to him, but congratulations on his. I gotta say congratulations on his win. But yeah, it was. I say, not the greatest track for me. I tend to make a lot of mistakes on the track, but I mean, all in all, it was still pretty fun.
Yeah, it seemed like you definitely enjoyed that second race more than the first one. Tin Can, you got any questions?
I was going to say, obviously, a lot of drivers do sometimes return to the league, and obviously you've definitely had one of the better races out of them. Did the pressure kind of feel off after you got past all the damaged runners, do you think?
Yeah, like how I said earlier, it was definitely a sigh of relief. It kind of felt like a couple of pounds kind of got off, and my arms finally came loose. Because when you're in that traffic, your arms kind of get tense just to try to get through. But the pressure was definitely on for me, but it still felt natural.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Congrats on your P2. Brilliant drive. Yeah. Again. Hope to see more of you.
Absolutely, and I believe you are reserving in D5, aren't you?
Yes, I'm actually a reserve. I'm gonna try to talk to one of the organizers to try to be the last of the reserves, so everyone else can have a shot at driving.
All right. Well, if you do get an opportunity to race next week, what are your hopes for France?
Another podium?
It's better to aim high than aim too low. That's what I always think. But yeah, fantastic drive to second tonight, mate. We're gonna let you go off and enjoy your evening.
Thank you. I really enjoy hearing you guys commentate again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for both me and Tin Can, I think it is that time where we can breathe a sigh of relief because after 2.5 hours, we've reached the end of round number 5 at Singapore.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's bitterly disappointed not to hear our voices. So.
Next week, though, it is France, and I don't think either one of us will be here to
I was going to say, I don't
action
think,
on that.
depending on obviously if I get COVID or not. If I don't, I won't be here. But if they are, we'll be here. So yeah.
Yeah. So seeing for the action, but after tonight's race, I mean, there's some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we will both see you all again for round number 7 in Russia. But for tonight, I've been Ivan Mike. He's been XL Tin Can, and after 2.5 hours, we're signing out. Good night, everyone.